watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
I motion to begin this induction. Greeting members, families, and distinguished guests as we gather here tonight to install our new chapter officers and welcome our newest members. I officially call this ceremony to order. We are here to honor the achievements of our members and to renew our commitment to HOSA future health professionals.
Good morning, guys. I'm Lauren Hastings, and I'm one of the vice presidents of HOSA. So I'm talking about HOSA Week, which is November 3rd through the 9th, and we're going to do a Spirit Week. So please participate. So Monday is Mental Health Monday, and we would like you guys to wear your pajamas. Tuesday is Career Day. If you want to be a doctor, wear white. If you want to be a nurse, wear blue. And if you want to do an EMT, please wear red. On Wednesday is Dress to Impress. Please wear your scrubs. Thursday is Diabetes Awareness Month. Wear your blue. And on the last day, Friday, is Gear Up Day. We're all HOSA attire. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Darius Cook, and I'm honored to serve as your VP for competitions in this year's HOSA chapter. One of the things that makes HOSA so special is how it turns our curiosity about healthcare into real-world experiences. Through competitions, we don't just test our knowledge, we grow our confidence, our teamwork, and our passion for the medical field. Whether you're drawn to patient care, public health, or medical innovation, every event gives us the chance to learn, lead, and push ourselves farther. As VP of Competitions, my goal is to make sure each of you feel supported, prepared, and prepared to shine, not just on stage, but in your future careers. This year, we'll work together to make our competition season not only successful, but unforgettable. I'm excited to see what we achieve together, and I can't wait to cheer each of you on as you represent our chapter with pride, skill, and heart. Next, I'd like to introduce our VP of Fundraising, Caitlin Woodson.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Woodson. I am VP of Fundraising, and we have already did one fundraiser double good, and we have one coming up, Money Dollar. Make sure you donate, because we really need that. And we have many more fundraisers to come.
I would like to introduce a certified surgical first assistant with over 20 years of experience in surgical care and training. He has worked alongside leading surgeons in blessed hands assisting, specializing in orthopedic, ENT, and bariatric surgeries. A former U.S. Navy hospital corpsman, Mr. Derrick has also served as a surgical consultant and trainer, sharing his expertise with medical teams across multiple hospitals and programs. I'm happy to introduce Mr. Derrick Talbert.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm really excited about being here and seeing you guys in your scrubs and excited about the medical community. I really love the medical community, most of all because I get to help someone every day that I go to work. And the better I am, it seems like the better it goes for them. And so I'm really excited about you guys loving to help people, having a heart to help people, because when people are sick, they need people like us that are very skilled in what we do, calm, and ready to help them, right? I have been fortunate through the Navy to start off as a hospital corpsman, and what they would look like in a hospital is I was like a nurse's aide. So I was doing blood pressures and vital signs and things like that at one point. And then what I started, I got what they call a C school in the Navy, and I started working in the OR, in the operating room, as a surgical technician. And that was a great experience for me. I learned all the instruments because I like working on cars and stuff like that. So I got to use all the tools that I like to use, working on things, building things, but it was on the body, drills and saws and things like that. I loved all of that. And then I found out that you could assist. And so I had a guy that trained me to be a first assistant, and I went and challenged the test to become a first assistant and started my own business back in, I think it was 2003. I still have that business where I assist doctors. I assist surgeons in different surgeries. I've worked in all the hospitals in the city. Worked at the Med doing all the trauma things. We used to do transplants. One interesting thing, I was able to learn how to do laparoscopy, which I really didn't like at first because I was the orthopedic guy. And laparoscopy is where you do surgery through little trocar sites, and you can watch it on the camera and use instruments on the inside of the body instead of having to open the body all the way up. And that way people recover. And so I was able to work with the guy that did the first gastric bypass laparoscopically. And what we did is we developed a technique where the first surgery took like 4 to 6 hours. We got it down, after a while we got it down to where we could do 35 minutes bariatric surgeries, and we would do like six of them a day, made a lot of money doing that. And then what we did was, because they were our team was so efficient, and our surgeon was the department head over bariatric surgery, what he was able to do is train 200 teams across the country, went to 200 different hospitals, and they would pay us to do that. So I would have a day off, and I would walk in the hospital and show them what to do, the other teams in the different cities. And made a lot of money doing that as well. We were able to work with cadavers. Anybody know about cadavers? Dead people, right? Dead bodies. We would practice surgery on dead bodies. So we had a training program that we did. And then when I came to Memphis, I was fortunate to work with Dr. Virginia Weaver, and she was just getting started in 2003. And I've been working with her ever since. Also, I'm nationally certified for robots as well. Robots are the future. It's right now. Now, most of the time, the doctor sits at a computer console, and he's just doing like this, looking at a camera, and I'll stand at the field, and the robot arms are doing what the surgeon is telling them to do. So if you like playing video games and you do that well, you probably could do surgery too. So I would recommend that you shoot high. There's so many opportunities in the medical community. And so I would encourage you to look around and see what you like and enjoy whatever you commit to. Make sure that you enjoy what you're doing and that it pays the bills. Thank you. That part right there. I want to thank Lauren for inviting me as well, and thank you guys for having me. I think this is a great program, and if there's anything that I can do to help, please let me know. At this time, I work at Methodist Germantown Hospital right now, and so I want to just let you guys know that we are very excited about you guys coming to work in the medical field here in Memphis and all over. Thank you.
We are gathered here to announce and install the members for the ensuing year and to pledge our individual allegiance to the organization in that order that this organization may render the greatest service to its business-like manner. Each officer and member should understand the purpose of the organization. Each should keep constantly before him or her the high aims of the organization to advance, promote, and protect the business, social education, and civic interests of the community. This single white candle before us represents purity of purpose. The lighting of each of the candles by the newly elected officers is symbolic of the loyalty, commitment, and the potential of the health field.
Mr. and Mrs. Health Science Representative, it is your duty to represent and promote the field of health science with our chapter. You will serve as a voice for our first-year students interested in health careers, help organize educational activities, and encourage participation in HOSA events and programs related to health science. You are expected to uphold the values of HOSA and support the officers, members, and advisors in all endeavors. Are you willing to assume this responsibility?
Yes, I accept.
Please light your candle. As you light your candle, may I remind you that the large circle of a vital part of your embell represents unity. The symbol of your office and candle represents the dedication of health science, education, and service. Please repeat your name once I say this. I promise to fulfill the duties of health science representative to the best of my abilities.
I, Yuri Thomas,
promise to fulfill the duties to health science
promise to fulfill the duties to health science
representative to the best of my ability.
representative to the best of my ability.
I now declare you duly obligated and installed as health science representative of Germantown HOSA, future health science professional.
Your 2025-2026 parliamentarian-elect is Cody Ejiofor. Mr. Parliamentarian-elect, it is your duty to serve as a consultant to the President on procedural matters. An authority on parliamentary procedures is frequently needed, and the parliamentarian is the source of such information. You are responsible for the order at all chapter/state meetings, for courtesies to guests, and such new duties that are assigned to you, for regular attendance at meetings, and for cooperation with the President. Are you willing to assume this obligation for the ensuing year?
I do.
Please light your candle. As you light your candle, may I remind you that the large circle, a vital part of your emblem, represents unity. The symbol of your office, the circle, represents unity and service to all health professions. Please repeat after me. I,
Cody Ejiofor,
promise to fulfill the duties of my office as parliamentarian to the best of my ability.
promise to fulfill the duties of parliamentarian to the best of my ability.
I now declare you duly obligated and instilled as parliamentarian of Germantown HOSA.
Your 2025-26 historian-elects are Gabriel Turner and Eden Gasson. Mr. Historian-elect, it is your duty to strive to inform the people of your activities. It is your obligation as historian to compile the reports of all the activities of Germantown and release them to the press, radio, and televisions. You are in charge of all public relations carried on in HOSA for our chapter. Are you willing to assume this obligation for the ensuing year?
I do.
Eating.
I do.
Please light your candle. As you light your candle, may I remind you that the symbol of your office is base of the triangle, symbolic to the progress from mysticism to modern medicine, and denotes individuals working together. Please repeat after me. I,
Gabriel Turner,
I, Eden Garcia,
promise to fulfill the duties of my office as historian to the best of my ability.
promise to fulfill the duties of my office as
I now declare you duly obligated and installed as historian of Germantown Health Occupation Students of America for 2025-2026.
Your 2025-2026 treasurers-elect is Alexa Barksdale and Louis McAster. Mr. and Mrs. Treasurer-elect, your office is one of trust, demanding honesty and accuracy. Your records and books must be kept in such a manner that they may be open for audit at any time. Are you willing to assume this obligation for the ensuing year?
I do.
I do.
Please light your candles. As you light your candle, may I remind you that the two sides of the triangle, completing and connecting with the base, are symbols of your office, reflecting the beginning of knowledge which dispels the darkness of ignorance. With this in view, progress will be made toward vocational goals of the individual. Please repeat after me. I, state your names.
I, Alexa Barksdale,
Louis McAster,
Promise to fulfill the duties
promise to fulfill the duties
promise to fulfill the duties
of my office as treasurer to the best of my ability.
as my office as treasurer to the best of my abilities.
as my office of treasurer to the best of my abilities.
I now declare you duly obligated and instilled as treasurers of Germantown HOSA.
Your 2025-2026 secretary-elects are Javion McLeod and Jada Carradine. Mr. and Mrs. Secretary-elect, you have been honored by your fellow members with the responsibility of keeping accurate records of all meetings. You have custody to the Constitution and bylaws and will have them available for each meeting to be used for reference. You will check and type correspondence and communications. You should provide the president with an agenda for the coming meeting. Are you willing to assume this obligation?
I do.
I do.
May you light your candle. As you light this candle, may I remind you that the symbol of your office, the figure in the center of the triangle, represents the challenge of change and development of dignity and self-worth for your entire life. Please repeat after me. I,
Javion McLeod,
I, Jada Carradine,
fulfill the duties of my office as secretary to the best of my ability.
will fulfill the duties of my office as secretary to the best of my ability.
will fulfill the duties of
My office
my office
as secretary
as secretary
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
I now declare you duly obligated and installed as secretary of Germantown Health Occupation Students of America for 2025-2026.
Your 2025-2026 vice presidents are Lauren Hastings, Sedarius Cook, Lillian Cruz, Caitlin Woodson, and Kaylin Watson. Mrs. and Mr. Vice President-elect, you are expected to preside over all meetings in the absence of the president. If for any reason the president is unable to complete her term, you will be expected to take her place and assume her responsibility. You must provide the spark and enthusiasm to keep HOSA running smoothly. Are you willing to assume this obligation for the ensuing year?
I do.
I do indeed.
I do.
Please light your candles. As you light your candle, may I remind you that the symbol of your office is the protective hands. This represents the caring, active, Germantown HOSA students, desiring to be of service in the health field. In this process, we will develop dignity and self-worth. Please repeat after me. I state your names.
I, Lauren Hastings,
I, Sedarius Cook,
I, Caitlin Woodson,
Promise to fulfill the duties of my office
promise to fulfill the duties of my office
promise to fulfill the duties of my office
promise to fulfill my duties of my office
as Vice President to the best of my ability.
as Vice President to the best of my ability.
as Vice President to the best of my abilities.
as Vice President to the best of my abilities.
I declare you duly obligated and installed as Vice President of Germantown Health Occupation Students of America.
The next position is the position of president. In case you notice our chart, we have two divisions. We have a upper division, which composed of primarily the advanced students, and then we have a lower division for the health science students and maybe a couple of advanced students. This year, I was not able to keep my second-year students because of the growth in my program. So we kind of disjointed. I have first-year students and I have my seniors. So the second-year student goes to the academic side for anatomy and physiology. So we needed some type of bridge to bridge the group together. So that's why we have a lower division and an upper division. Please repeat after me. I, and say your name,
I, Morgan Woods,
I, Addison Hastings,
promise to fulfill the duties
promise to fulfill the duties
promise to fulfill the duties
of my office as president
of my office as president
of my office as president
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Yes. I now present you with the gavel, and please light your candle. I now declare you duly obligated and installed as president of Germantown Germantown High School Association of HOSA for the school year 2025-2026. If you guys would stand and give your president, not mine, your president, a round of applause.
Will all members stand up, please? If everyone could raise your right hand and read along with me as we state our mission statement. 3, 2, 1. Our mission is to empower HOSA future health professional leaders in the global health community through education, collaboration, and experience.
Thank you.
This meeting is now adjourned.